Hello, hello, Perfidious Pete here, back for a little more self-flagellation in XCOM, The Long War. And why do I continue to punish myself? Well, I do it all for your amusement, of course, but mostly because the game seems bound and determined to send me on a baton-style death march down the burned-out highway map. Both of our last two missions have taken place on that map, and given its lack of cover, it's arguably the shittiest map in the game. And just as a nice little extra fuck you from the aliens, the Long War mod also seems to have a proclivity on that map for moving a unit back by the O.J. Simpson-style White Bronco at the far end, and once we've traipsed all the way through the corridor of death, we inevitably find ourselves waiting for an overwatching alien. And since there is no A.J. Cowlings available to chauffeur us along through the dullest car chase in the history of the universe, we just have to have someone stick their head out and invariably get shot in the spine by the waiting alien. The last mission, of course, was no exception to that paradigm. Aliens did pretty much precisely that. But we still did manage to triumph, although it cost Kanye West a nice 6-week stay in intensive care, so he's going to be out of action for a good long while. Did get a few promotions on that mission, however, as well as we picked up a new trooper. The council threw us a bone and tossed us a corporal. So we're going to head on in and just do a little bit of soldier maintenance here, a little upkeep. Now, it has been brought to my attention that old Wesley Snipes here is taking action to try and disguise his income. He actually registered with XCOM as Wellesley Snipes rather than Wesley Snipes in an effort to not pay taxes on his salaries that he draws as an XCOM trooper. And given his prior offenses in the tax evasion scheme, should the government actually bust him, Wesley is immediately going to be deported back to the UK and once again imprisoned in their ultra-maximum security facility on that oil rig with the magnetic boots. So just to make certain that Wesley can't do himself harm, he's plotting, and this is not good. We're just going to take a little bit of preemptive action, of course. And we're just going to patch that up. A little bit of record keeping here just to save Wesley from himself. We're going to go ahead and fix that. Of course, Wesley's defense in court would have been that he wasn't trying to evade paying taxes on his XCOM salaries. He merely didn't want to be associated in any way, shape, or form with Wesley Crusher, which is a valid objection for all men named Wesley, or any ladies who happen to be named Wesley, although that would be unusual. That is a valid defense, because being associated with the Crushinator is pretty huge. It's a never-ending source of trouble for Will Wheaton, who seems like a pretty awesome guy in general. But he does have that whole Wesley Crusher safe just hanging around his neck, Jacob Marley style, to drag through eternity. That's a tough burden to bear. But Wesley Snipes, at any rate, taken care of. So let's find our new trooper, who had a really weird name. Icingoma Hardcore Kotze, because, hey, that's not 2.5 mouths full of name. So we're going to go ahead and just take a look and see old Kotze, if we can... I'm looking at him here. Kind of a regal brow. Strong jaw. Sort of determined look. Really kind of reminds me of a young Sidney Poitier. Yep, I think we're going to go with that, actually. So, Sidney, and I hope I'm spelling this last name correctly. I believe it's Poitier. And, of course, Sidney Poitier will be a nickname, and I really feel for Sidney Poitier... no better possible nickname than Mr. Tibbs, because, I mean, fuck. They call him Mr. Tibbs. Stupid racist sheriff. So it's Sidney Mr. Tibbs Poitier. Welcome to the team, Sids. We're glad to have you on board. Knight of the British Empire. It's an august personage to join our humble ranks. We're glad to have you. And I believe we had a trooper who got a promotion and needed a new nickname, right? Oh yeah, Jonathan Key-Kwan. So, randomly assigned a nickname Hazard. I don't recall him hanging out with Daisy Dukes or, any of the other Duke boys. Or Merle Haggard. So, we're gonna change that, of course. And I feel for Jonathan Key-Kwan, really, we should name him after the greatest invention of his greatest role. And by that, of course, I mean Data from the Goonies. And clearly, Data's greatest invention was slick shoes. So, he will be henceforth... Jonathan, hey you guys, slick shoes, Key-Kwan. And if we ever run into a situation where we need to have our XCOM units fall back across a log over a rushing river or brook or stream, Jonathan Key-Kwan could activate his slick shoes and, of course, you know, testicle-crushing hilarity will ensue. Although, arguably, most of the species of aliens we fight probably have internal genitalia, so the testicle-crushing is not really a great strategy, but nothing funnier than a groin shot. Welcome to official Stripedom, Jonathan Keyquan. You've officially earned your badge, a quality member of the team. You don't really count until you get a nickname, so welcome aboard, son. And we do have one other item on our list. Going to go to our hangar, and we are going to order another interceptor. Only had 4 interceptors over in North America, which is one fewer than I'd like, and it gives us some opportunities to shuffle around if we need to. And with that, then, I think we're just going to try and do this destroyer analysis and see if we can...
Contact detected.
Well, thanks for spitting in my mouth, XCOM. I was hoping to get that destroyer research finished before we actually fought a destroyer, but, of course, that's not going to happen, so... He is high, which means... yeah, we got to send somebody. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, what have I done? Back to the... Okay.
Detected.
We're going to send old Gonzo up on defensive here, so Team Muppet is going for the kill. Go get him, Gonzo!
Enemy is padlocked.
Probably just sitting in his cockpit throwing chickens at the windscreen.
Closing on target.
Also fighting quite poorly. Oh, wow. Gonzo shot him down. I'm actually quite surprised. Geez, we were giving a little Muppet shit, and, well, fuck. That's unexpected. Alright, well, small UFO on the ground. I guess we'll send out a Sky Ranger then. Oh, wait a minute. Did that... Oh, that's why we shot it down. Our research actually finished while we were off camera. So before we go do that Sky Ranger, tricky aliens trying to screw us out of some research time, little fuckers. We are going to start a new research project, and I'm done fucking around. No more beating around the bush. We're doing alien biocybernetics because we're getting to the point now where we've got to have some troopers who can take a hit. We absolutely need some guys who can take a hit and survive. And the only things that can really do that currently are going to be alloy shivs or mech troopers, and we don't have access to any mech troopers, and we're a little short on alloy shivs, so it's time to start developing the mech troopers so we can have enough heavy armored units that when we need somebody to take a hit, that person doesn't have to die doing it. So back to our crash site then. Let's go ahead and get a Sky Ranger ready. And why am I absolutely ooh, that's not good. Just seeing Kristen Stewart in our lineup means that everyone is tired. And we are absolutely scraping the very fucking bottom of the barrel. And we also have a covert operation coming up in like a day or 2 days, so I can't send anyone good at all. Fortunately, it doesn't look like that's going to be a fucking problem since nobody good is even available. Kim Kardashian and Chris Brown I've got to keep on reserve. Yep. So, oh, wow. As I scroll down this list, it just keeps getting worse. This is terrible. You know what? This is a small UFO, and honestly, this is going to be our best chance to maybe get away with this. I can't. Our only gunner is Taylor Lautner. You got to be fucking kidding me. We have one gunner, and it's Taylor Lautner, and I'm not going to be able to send him because I'm going to need him for that covert operation. Wow, this is real shitty. Real shitty. I'm not going to be able to send Sidney Poitier either. I'm going to need him too. So, if you've been fans of the series for a while and have watched a number of episodes, you can probably remember somewhere around maybe episode 20 or so, we did a mission that was all rookies. And, well, I think history's repeating itself, because this mission, probably going to be a lot of rookies. Wow, this is a delight. Alright, well, let's start with where we can start. Let's grab... Yeah, let's get Lance Corporal Penelope Cruz. She's going to be mission leader. Woohoo! You know you're in good shape when Penelope Cruz, who's been on precisely one mission, and really sort of fucked that mission up royally and almost got somebody killed. She's in command. Penelope Cruz is the kind of leader that gets fragged. She's been on 4 missions. She has 1 kill. Holy fucking shit. You are the worst trooper in XCOM. Seriously, you may be worse than Tara Reid, and she has a fucking blood curse. Oh, wow, she's impressively bad. That's just awful. 4 missions and 1 kill. Justin Timberlake, we haven't taken on a mission in a really, really long time, so probably no reason not to take him. Do we want phalanx armor on Justin? Yeah, he's going to be sort of a forward position. That's probably not a terrible idea. We could use a scout if we have one who sucks enough. Hey, Maggie Q sucks just the right amount. And that wasn't any kind of sexual dig or anything. I mean, she's just a terrible trooper, but not so terrible that we don't want her on the field. And I'm going to give her an arc thrower, although there is effectively 0% chance that she will be employing it. At least it will look nice on her belt. Who else is garbage water awful? Well, we'd take Jeff Goldblum if I had another laser sniper rifle, but I don't. Do I have another Rocketeer? Tiger. Okay, so we can afford to... I say we can afford to lose Halle Berry. We can afford to take her on the mission, because it's not like she was going to contribute anything to any other sort of mission, so... no reason to not take her. Welcome aboard, Halle. And I believe the rest of the team is going to be kitted out with... yeah, we're taking 3 rookies, so... this should be interesting. Real interesting. Alright, so what rookie is a piece of shit? Pretty much all of them, actually, because all the good rookies have already been assigned other tasks. Ilyushin, you got a 63 aim and a 13 movement. The 30 will. Hey, guess what? We're going to give you a... we're going to give you phalanx armor and a shotgun and send you running... you can't even wield a shotgun. Well, that's fucking delightful. I was going to give you phalanx armor and a shotgun and send you just flying at the enemy head first, but can't even do that because you're not shotgun certified, rookie. Way to be. I'll give you a rifle, which is arguably harder to use than a shotgun, but apparently XCOM has some kind of safety precaution for the rest of their units because they don't want you shooting them in the back, since you clearly can't be trusted. I guess Derek Dixon is up as well. Go, Gadget Derek Dixon. Hey, why not? Phalanx armor for you, too, because we're going to totally use you as bait, and that will make you slightly harder to kill. You can have a scope and a laser sight as well. Why not? What else have we got? Anybody who's quick? Aiden McLeod is, but he's on a covert op. This guy has the worst aim of anybody on our team. Still, 13 foot speed, so you get to call, Gabriel. Hopefully you'll develop some kind of alien power stealing thing where you slice the tops of their heads off and gain the aliens' powers. Although you do have a pretty decent will, I guess, so... standard kit out for you. Actually, you're going to get tack armor. 5 health, you still aren't going to survive getting shot, but at least we can say we made an effort. And we simply don't have anything else but a shiv to send at this point, so Muffet's going to get the call. Weapon gyros, autoloader, alloy belt for old Muffet. And let's get this party started. I would bet the vomit bags on this flight are so overflowing with puke.
Strike one.
Got a bunch of rookies, they've never been in combat before, flying to drop into the most hotly disputed part of this planet, South Africa. They gotta be just horking all over their shoes.
South Africa for this one.
I pity the guy who has to squeegee out the Sky Ranger after this mission. That's gonna be a shit gig.
Down in a densely populated area within the city limits. Let's just hope
Operation Brutal Fog in a densely populated area within the city limits, and that it's a barren fucking wasteland of burned out forest. Central just, they refuse to learn. I mean, it's not like they're just dumb and incapable of learning. I mean, they patently straight up refuse to learn. They deliberately reject reality.
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here.
Yeah, you do that. Get to monitoring. Can we get up on that? Not at all. I was hoping to get our sniper into an elevated... what? This sniper doesn't have damn good ground. It doesn't fucking matter. This is Penelope Cruz. We can stick her wherever the hell we want. She does have low profile, however, so half cover is full cover for Penelope. I'm just gonna look around and see if I can locate the alien craft so I know which way to head. How much map have we got in this direction? All of it. Okay. So then, this should be delightfully fun.
I'm on it, Commander.
Rookie Ilyushin, going to advance and go on Overwatch.
Aye, aye.
Maggie Q,
Moving out.
of dubious usefulness. Cruz, why don't you
Get it
just
done.
reposition, I guess. Shiv, you're easily the most valuable member of this team. So I'm hesitant to put you out like I normally do in a bait position because arguably if anybody's going to kill anything, you're probably going to be the one who kills it.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Justin Timberlake can advance. We'll send this rookie over here by this rock. Crouch down low behind a rock, rookie.
I'm on the move.
It's possibly the only thing that might keep you alive. And it's going to be Overwatch for whoever hasn't moved yet. Let's see if we get an audio clue so we know which way to proceed. Well, we know where there's a meld canister at least. Whoopee! So let's have Penelope Cruz then be in our most forward position and half cover. And she can then hunker down. That's lovely. Shiv, what do you got? Anything? Nope. Overwatch from Muffet. He's probably too busy bouncing around on his 4 mechanical feet, trying to entertain his pet human.
Roger that.
You're a speedy fellow, aren't you, Ilyushin? Man, you're a quality trooper. I'm glad we hired you.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Actually, I'm curious why, in addition to hiring you, which we probably shouldn't have done in the first place, but why we haven't fucking fired you yet. I mean, we're paying you a salary, I'm assuming. You don't work for free.
That's affirmative.
Well, you know, that actually I may be mistaken there.
I feel
Given the quality of your contributions, or you may actually work for free. You're like an unpaid intern, perhaps.
on Overwatch.
That actually really probably makes the most sense.
Aye, aye,
That explains so many of these troopers, actually. There's some kind of like ROTC
I've got my eye.
program where if they help combat the alien menace, they earn college credit.
What's making that noise?
Yeah, I'm gonna assume that's that. That's just, these guys are, that's why they're fighting the aliens. We don't actually pay them. We don't pay them a lick. They're actually, they're doing this for college credit.
On my way.
And arguably, this is the worst way you could ever try and get college credit. So is that the alien aircraft? It is. Alright. So we have enemy noise over in this direction, but we also have alien aircraft over in that
Heading out.
direction. So,
Visual on the goods.
and we have a meld canister. Interesting. I really don't want to pop a wave. Let's see if we can get the enemies to wander into us. And as much as it pains me to say this, Halle Berry is actually going to be with her rocket, probably a pretty critical part of our offensive strategy. So we're gonna have to be sort of careful with her. I can't believe I just said a Rocketeer is going to be a critical part of our offensive strategy. I don't like Rocketeers. They're just too unpredictable.
Comfort zone.
Still, we're,
Heading to that location.
you know, when the chips are down.
Roger that. Scanning. Moving to position. Overwatch. Aye,
Yeah,
aye.
because you guys are going to be hitting a lot of stuff on Overwatch. I have a feeling that these crack team of ace shooters in our squad, they have no trouble hitting shit when it. Oh, great, and we have like 8 billion fucking thin men. So immediately a rookie pretty much, you know, gives me the finger by hitting his first shot. So we have 5 thin men. We have about 0% chance of killing 5 thin men. You know what? You're gonna take that shot, Halle Berry. Or not Halle Berry, sorry. Maggie. You know what? I don't even remember who you are. I'm pretty sure you're Penelope Cruz, maybe? I don't actually know. What's our Shiv's shot like? 52, huh? We'll revisit that in a moment. We need to get Halle Berry some cover.
I'm rolling.
And we want her on
Moving to
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
We need better cover.
That's affirmative.
So we want to make these, we want to try and make these thin men come to
Got
us.
my eyes on.
Because if we go at them, they're gonna murder everyone.
On Overwatch.
So Soto actually needs to fall back. Preferably to somewhere where he will have some cover.
Roger, tracking. Roger. I've got my eyes on.
And our Shiv is going to take this shot. Well, at least we brought one unit who knows what he's doing. Sure, it's a robotic unit, but still. Nicely done, Timberlake. Way to be.
Negative
Seriously,
damage.
you've been on a few missions and have some kills. I really honestly expect better of you. We've got quite a bit of Overwatch here. Not one more of you could have chipped in a hit there. Maybe gotten a kill. If these guys shoot at us, seriously, somebody's going to be dead. Well, if somebody's dead, I'm actually quite just floored. First off that he shot at the Shiv, and second off that he missed it. The Shiv might be the only thing they can see.
Incoming over here.
And our luck is we should have a dead trooper. We probably do actually here. Nope, missed again. Wow. These are the least effective thin men of all time. And they also clustered up quite a bit. So Halle Berry, with an opportunity to do some good work, she could do quite a bit of damage and destroy some cover. So make me eat my words, Halle Berry. I beg you, make me eat crow. Make me take back every bad thing I've ever said about Rocketeers with this shot.
Won't even know what hit him.
Okay, so it's crow pie for me then. I'll enjoy that, I guess. Be digging right into a nice big plate of crow. I really want to get her in cover, but then again, also I really want to shoot at the aliens. So he only has one shot. We're going to take it. He only needs to do 1 damage, Timberlake.
He's down.
Soto's going to overwatch. So I've got Penelope Cruz, but this alien could then flank her. There's a 92% chance to hit for the kill, however. We can't pass it up. We've got to take it. And the reason we have to take it is because our Shiv, with a hit, could potentially just straight up kill this thing. He does enough damage. And that's what we're going to have to gamble on. The alternative is, when this fails, which it is, you know what? I don't think he can see Halle Berry. We can't afford to have a human trooper get shot. It's better to just miss this and have the Shiv get... Or the Shiv could surprise us all and little Muffet could straight up blast that son of a bitch into whatever alien afterlife is waiting for him. Nicely done, Muffet. That's quality work. Quality work.
Okay.
So we're going to continue advancing then. It seems like the rest of Team Alien is going to be safely bunkered up in their nice little alien ship. And Halle Berry actually feeding me a nice healthy serving of crow there with that rocket shot. Although I did beg for it, so I suppose that's a nice lesson learned for us. When we need performance from our troopers, the trick is just I mean, literally beg them not to die.
Aye, aye, Commander.
So once again, we're going to put Halle Berry.
Back in.
She's anchoring this team of worthless losers.
Location confirmed.
We're just going to try and advance everyone so we can sort of hit this shit with the shit. We're going to hit this shit
Moving out.
so we can hit this ship with some kind of simultaneity.
Got it. Moving.
And Penelope, half cover is full cover for you, so take that log and reload. Muffet also reload, please. What to do with Maggie Q?
Time to motor.
What to do with Maggie Q, actually, Dr. Seuss's unfinished children's book.
I'm on it.
Maggie Q was Cindy Lou Who's best friend. Not actually mentioned in The Grinch That Stole Christmas, but that part got edited out. And honestly, I think this turn it's going to be reloading for anyone who needs to reload and overwatching for everyone else.
Roger that.
I'm on it.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
I feel it. We're green to go.
And this turn we will try and advance to the alien vessel. So I'm pretty sure the only thing on... This is a small UFO, and we've already killed 5 thin men. So probably the only resistance we would meet is going to be an outsider who will be inside the ship.
On the move.
So I'm going to try and set up an assault where we can kick that door open and then just lay waste to him in a single turn. That may be more difficult than I expect,
Location
however.
confirmed.
And some of this pathing, guys, it's like you're purposely trying to pick up the enemies. Please don't do that.
Roger Dodger.
Moving to designated
See, like this, you swung out real wide there. It's like you wanted to peek in that hole just to see if you could maybe pop that alien. I'd really prefer you not do that. So, Shivinator. The Shiv has enough movement allowance. We're just going to take him straight up the gut. And I will take a full another turn to set up if I have to. With this caliber of XCOM forces, I really can't afford to take even the slightest risk. I've already gotten way, way luckier than I should have.
Stepping off.
I can't expect any kind of misses from the aliens at all, because we've already been handed a multitude of gifts on this mission. Our Shiv should have been destroyed and Halle Berry should be dead. Or Penelope Cruz, whoever it was, whatever. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Please see the outsider.
Enemy spotted.
Good, that's exactly what I wanted.
They're moving around the
And
side.
he took the arguably shittiest move I've ever seen an alien take. So it's going to take this 37%, just try and do some damage. Honestly, I don't think we're going to need it.
Adjusting aim.
Our Shiv is going to roll up behind this guy and just straight up crack him in the ass. So, confirmed, Muffet. Loving the anal. Wow, he loves anal in a big way. Well done, Muffet. I'm actually quite proud of you. You led this team of slop-ass shit to victory. That's fucking amazing. Who'd have thought that the little fucking fur-covered piece of shit robot from Battlestar Galactica would be basically the savior of the day? I mean, I was totally not expecting it. Well done,
If
Muffet.
all our missions go as well as this one did, the aliens don't stand a chance.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves, Central. I think that luck had more than a small part of that. Seriously, Penelope Cruz, you actually you doubled your number of kills, and you're still way lower than 1-to-1. Gabriel Soto got a promotion despite doing, I think, nothing. Whatever, we'll take it. Cheap promotion's a cheap promotion. So we're gonna have to name a whole bunch of troopers next time. That should be entertaining. Victor Ilyushin here. Or it looks like Hugh Jackman. So he has a 13-foot speed and a 63 base aim. I'm torn between making him an assault trooper or an infantry trooper. We actually really need more infantry, guys, but his base aim is just so low. Good defense, though. You know what? He's gonna be an infantryman. And I tell you why we're going to do infantry in this case, even though his aim is not necessarily the greatest. What we can do, once we develop our mech troopers, this guy may be a prime candidate for having his arms and fucking legs chopped off. And when I say arms and fucking legs, I actually mean arms and fucking legs. We're going to chop off his fucking legs. So that we can make him into a mech trooper. The infantry mech trooper is called a Valkyrie, I think. They're actually very, very impressive. So, there you go. It's Light 'em Up Specialist for Victor Ilyushin, possibly going to be named Hugh Jackman. We'll have to take a look at it. And also, robot limbs seem sort of appropriate for Hugh Jackman, what with his adamantine Wolverine skeleton. Maggie Q gets bumped to Lance Corporal. Whoopee. I would say, you know what? Actually, Maggie Q has a reasonable aim. I really like hollow targeting on my scouts. It's very useful. Now, it is useful, but rapid reaction would also be useful. This actually took... Now, you know what? I'm not going to buck the paradigm. I'm going to take hollow targeting. Promotion for Derek Dixon, who can go scout or sniper, neither of which he's well suited for. You know what? Scouts are arguably the one thing we have enough of. Random subclass for you, Dixon. In honor of Halle Berry, I'm not going to say anything about the fact that you wound up a Rocketeer. And you know what? For Soto, with his miserable fuck aim, I would make him a medic, except actually I prefer my medics to be able to contribute some offense, so they have to have a good aim. We are actually going to make him a grenadier, and we're going to go straight up defensive grenadier with whatever this guy turns into. He looks sort of like fucking Fat Albert, really. And with that, everything wrapped up. I didn't want to see how much meld. I got 8 meld. That's 4 for the 2 canisters, I guess, so that's not terrible. A few alloys, some token Illyrium and whatnot. Some token cache for those flight computers as well. Operation Brutal Fog was a surprising success. And with our loots thus collected and zeroed, you know what, let's go ahead and get this thermo generator out of the way since we have 0 days for that. And with our thermo generator then completed, we'll go ahead and wrap things up. If you enjoyed the episode, you feel free to drop a like down in the comments section. Your support really means a lot to us. Of course, if you want to see daily XCOM, we do post a new video every day. Feel free to subscribe for alerts when those episodes go live. And we'll see you again soon.